Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm Platter series of videos I do for a little while. I'll go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Just prior to going over there and doing this video, I was looking up Limp Bizkit concert tickets for next year. That's who I am. So you can keep watching my reviews or not. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm over there doing that, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is absolutely the case today. I went over there, just got off work a little bit ago. Had to go over there, stop off, get some gas, do some things, all that good stuff. And was looking around, trying to see if they had anything might be worth reviewing. And I found a thing. It's not super interesting, but what is it, folks? Well, it happens to be, boom! It is C4 as Smart Energy Super Brain Performance Fuel, Zero Sugar, Innovate, no artificial colors, Freedom Ice. Raw freedom! What the fuck with the marketing on this? Cognizant, naturally flavored. There is a very old YouTube video, and it might even predated YouTube. It's been a while. For a non-existent energy drink, although I believe they did actually make it for a limited run. I believe it's called Power Thirst, maybe? And, like, it basically just makes fun of, like, all the marketing behind, like, those old school fucking ads and stuff for energy drinks. And that's basically what they wrote on this. Go watch those videos. They're fun. There's, like, 2 of them. Anyway, I've reviewed a couple things from C4 Energy. 18 plus recommended, Innovate, Cognizant, zero sugar, 0 calories, 200 milligrams caffeine, so it's got quite a bit of caffeine in it. Yeah, I've reviewed a couple flavors from C4. Like I said, this is their Freedom Ice flavor. Can I get a thing? Maybe? Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, but why the hell not, man? It's been a little while since I reviewed one. So, let's try it out, see how it is. What the fuck is it? Yeah. It's not bad. One thing I do have to bring up, because I always like to bring it up when it comes to zero sugar products, when it comes to zero sugar stuff, I feel like we've gotten a lot better as a society, as a global society, of going over there and sort of masking the zero sugar taste. But to that end, we're not quite there yet. We are very, very close with some products in particular. This one, a little bit less close than some of the others, a little bit more so than some of the other ones. You can definitely taste the zero sugar aspect. It is noticeable, it is there. However, the other flavors are strong enough that it's not so apparent that it's actively abrasive. It's more just like mildly annoying. So there is that aspect of it. As for the flavor itself, I mean, it's kind of a fruity drink. Especially with it being called Freedom Ice. I wonder if the idea behind it, because a lot of things have brought out flavors of this particular flavor this year, or well, the last couple years, which is basically the Rocket Pop flavor. Mountain Dew did it. A few energy drinks did it. Faygo's done it. Where basically, if you're not familiar with the Rocket Pop, it's a popsicle. It's got 3 distinct sections and flavors, right? Got the red, the white, and the blue. Go America. And the red is like a cherry, the white is like a lemon or a lime, and then the blue is typically like a blue raspberry. And So I wonder if that's what this is supposed to be, because again, it's all freedom, and I've spilled some on my pants. But that's okay, they're work pants. If this was the worst thing that's been spilled on these pants, these would be much better off pants. Yeah, I don't know. If it is going for a Rocket Pop flavor, and I'm not saying it is, I'm just tossing that out there. Yeah, if they are going for a Rocket Pop flavor, I wouldn't say it's overly apparent. It's more just kind of a general berry sort of flavor. There's a little bit of a tartness to it. And the thing is, again, even if they are aiming for that Rocket Pop, or Bomb Pop, type of flavor, if that is what they're going for, with it being zero sugar, it's always going to hurt it. When I reviewed the Mountain Dew, their version of it, go watch that video if you're interested. I did their normal version and I did their zero sugar version. And neither of them, in my personal opinion, was particularly dead on with it, but at least the one with the sugar was kind of along the right track. The zero sugar one really did not taste like it. The zero sugar aspect, even if it's not actively abrasive in like just that aspect of things, it is obviously going to change the flavor of stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, to me, it feels just more kind of like a general berry flavored energy drink, just zero sugar. It's not bad. It's nothing remarkable, though. Certainly nothing I would say is worthy of the name Freedom Ice. It's just very okay. I've probably had, I don't know, a million goddamn energy drinks that taste very similar. Because it is. It's like generic berry flavor is pretty much one of the go-to flavors when it comes to energy drinks. Because you don't even have to be particularly on point with anything. It's berry, and you just go with it. And that's what this tastes like to me. Does it maybe have a little bit more personality than like just the straight generic stuff? Sure, but not a lot. It's not, let me put it to you this way. It's not memorable. It's not bad, but like at the end of the day, is it going to be something that, I think back to fondly? No, it's just not something I'm going to think back to at all. It'll probably be one of those things where like maybe in a year from now or something, I'll go out to, another gas station or something looking for shit to review, and I'll find this, and I'll have to actually actively think about whether or not I reviewed it. It's just not that memorable. Now, all that said, I am coming off a little bit negative. I do want to point out, it's not a bad tasting energy drink. At all. It's perfectly fine. It's a little bit tart. The tartness kind of, I think, helps a little bit sort of bring down the zero sugar flavor. It's not too tart. It's workable. I'm somebody where, like, if you're going to have a tart flavor, I like there to be, like, a contrasting flavor to sort of work with it. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit tart. Maybe a little bit tarter than I would normally like, but not outrageously so. It doesn't play to my particular palate strengths, but it's fine. It is a good energy drink for what it is. What it is a not terribly exceptional energy drink, but it's okay. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, but kinda. For me, I don't have any reason to drink this again. Not because it's bad. It's, again, perfectly fine. It's perfectly drinkable. It's enjoyable to a point. But again, for me, it doesn't really play to what I personally want out of an energy drink. I want something that is going to be a little bit more memorable. Something that, again, the tart aspect of it is a little bit here or there for me. It's just very okay. And that's fine, but not something that I'm going to reinvest in. Whereas conversely, if I'm going over there and I'm, talking about other people, it is, again, a decent enough energy drink. I don't have any huge gripes with it. The biggest gripe I have is just it's kind of But at the same time, there are people out there who are going to like that berry flavor more, who might like the tartness more. to those folks, if you enjoy that kind of berry-ish overall flavor, if you enjoy, again, something with a little zing to it, there's no reason to not at least give it a try, because fundamentally, I don't think you'll disagree with it all that much. Just worst case scenario, you'd probably be like me, where it's just a little bit meh. But all that said, folks, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly super brain-tastic rest of your life, because that was one of the things on the can, you see. That's a callback joke. We say that in the industry of doing YouTube reviews and making crappy jokes. If I'll do things, number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there with you in it. And, at the end of the day, folks, life can be frustrating and stressful and just kind of ridiculous sometimes, I know for me personally, I got off of work. Work wasn't too bad, but it was a little bit stressful at points. I came into work expecting to be in one position, and I ended up being in a very different position that I had not foreseen. Took a little doing, I had to kind of calm my tits a little bit. But I finally got to that point. Titties. You know what? I'll say this much, and not to knock anybody else, I am definitely a rotund guy. Don't really got much in the way of the titties. It's more the gut that I got, but at least I can have fun with myself. That's what I tell myself anyway. But it is important, though. Hey, when you deal with things that are stressful, frustrating, etc., take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. By the way, if you can learn to laugh at yourself, it does make that easier. Just saying. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself some Smart Energy C4 Super Brain Performance Fuel Anytime Energy Drink. Freedom Ice. Innovate Tea. No artificial colors. Performance Fuel, I already said that one. Cognizant, 18 plus, 0 sugar, 0 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine, naturally flavored. Maybe you're going to try some of that stuff. Then maybe you're going to go over there as soon as you're done. You're going to go watch those Power Thirst episodes that I was telling you about. And then let's go over there. If we're already going to have like a bunch of stupid, ridiculous marketing crap on this stuff, let's just bring back the actual Power Thirst energy drink. I would love to go over there and review one of those. But I don't want to review one from like 15 years ago. Because even though that might be a little bit interesting, I don't want to die. I'm pretty happy most of the time. So, or conversely, maybe just drink an energy drink that has better marketing. They could have at least put an eagle on it. Freedom Ice. Bye.